this video is going to be borrowing a Little Free Library book, reading it, and then swapping it out with another one. Basically, the way this works is I'm gonna go borrow a book from a Little Free Library. My plan is to read it or read as much of it as I want to. If it's one that I want to keep, I need to swap it with a different Little Free Library book that is currently on my physical TBR. If I don't want to keep it, then I just put it back in the Little Free Library and get something else. So that's the way that this video is going to work. My original plan was to do this for like a week, but I haven't been reading that much as I want to and am supposed to. So my thought is I'll probably do this for about 3 or 4 books, and then we'll see what I find, what I read, what I like, what I don't like, all the things. So let's go, shall we? I'm gonna go visit this Little Free Library, see if they have anything. If they don't, I'll have to go to another one, but you will just see the first Little Free Library where I find something that I want to read. Let's go. It's a couple of days later, and I had picked this up and I never talked to you about it. I've been reading chapters of it every day. I'm just kind of bored with it, which... Hello, people. It is after school, and I have that book with me to see if there's something I want to switch it out with at a Little Free Library. So that is what I'm gonna go look for. There are a few in the general vicinity here, so I think I'm gonna go look. But I will only show you the Little Free Library where I find something I want to switch out. So we'll see how long this takes, but I'm gonna switch this boring book out for something hopefully interesting. Been to a few so far, still haven't found anything I'm interested in, but I'll keep you updated if I find anything. Okay, there are 2 books that I can't decide between. And the only thing I can think to do is to sit here awkwardly and try a chapter from each of them. Now, I don't know about Lucy's score because I think she does have spice in her books, and I'm not really wanting that. It's also not the best copy. However, it is a popular book, and I would like to give more popular books a try. It's kind of a gross copy. Kind of don't really want that one, but I do want to try it. However, this book sounded interesting to me. It's basically, this girl is from, she lives on a mountain. Her small village is the home. They find out the small village is the home of where they are finding their future princess. So I guess she's going to like princess school, and that just sounds so fun to me. So I'm gonna try 1 chapter of each book and then decide which one of these 2 I want to continue. And then I could always come back to this Little Free Library to get the other one if it's still here once I finish that book. So let's see what. Starting with Princess Academy. All right, well, I want to give a book a fair chance. I'm actually not very into this so far, and I don't really like the writing style. I'm not connected to it, and it's not the best copy. Like, the pages are kind of falling out, and it's stressing me out and taking me out of the story. So I think I'm going to put this back, and I'm going to take this with me and try it with me at home. And then if I still don't like this one, then this will be the book that I bring to the next Little Free Library, and I'll switch out to get something else. So that's what I'm gonna do. You know you're an adult when you're excited because you stayed under budget for groceries. And granted, I didn't buy a single fruit or vegetable, so that is partly why. But I did get enough to just have something to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the next 2 weeks. Fingers crossed. We'll see how much I can get that to last. But trying to not spend as much, so unfortunately, food has been the thing that's had to get cut because I have to have gas to get to work and I have to pay my bills. So the only other thing I buy is food. Anyways, just thought I would update that. Now I gotta go back and put this stuff away and eat because I'm hungry. Happy Friday. What you guys can't see is the stuffed bag that I have with all the papers that I need to staple and go through and check and organize over the weekend, plus one of my cart drawers full of papers. I just took the drawer out because I'm not trying to just carry the papers, so I have a lot to organize this weekend. But the good thing is I like organizing, so I'm not upset about it. It is actually something kind of like therapeutic and fun for me. And then I just need to like staple papers. I'm not trying to recreate the wheel or trying to do tons of work over the weekend, but I would like to get this stuff corrected and re-systematized and organized and everything so that Monday will go smoother. And then we have a work day on Tuesday, so there's some stuff that I just don't even need to worry about getting done until Tuesday, which is such a nice feeling. Although I would like a work day either on a Friday or Monday, but our next one is on a Friday, which is great because then it's more like an extended weekend and you can get stuff done at the beginning or end of the week. It's just nice. But anyways, tonight, Friday, pizza time. There's a place that I tried to go last week, but it was super nice weather. Well, this place that I wanted to go last week is partially outdoors, like you order outside, and it was so nice last week that the place was just absolutely packed and I couldn't even get a parking spot anywhere near it, so I just ended up not going. But today's not so nice. It's cold, it's rainy. I'm hopeful that maybe possibly there won't be a line. I'm gonna go check it out and see if I can get there because I would love to get pizza there. We'll see. Okay, did not explain last night, but I did decide to DNF this because not only was I bored from the beginning, I'm not really sure why people like this book because there's nothing really interesting happening in my opinion. It's a cute cover, but I don't feel like the cover matches the story, and I'm not interested at all in the characters. Also, constant language, very annoying. You guys know I don't like that. But then also, chapter 3, a 3-page diatribe, I would say, of suggestive comments and conversation. Used the same descriptive word like 6 times in those 3 pages, and I don't need or want to read that. So this is done. I'm not continuing that. Had a feeling it would be that way, but I still wanted to give it a chance. I do think, since I want to go to the coffee shop before going to Little Free Libraries, I need to swap this out with a Little Free Library book. But I have a Little Free Library book that I have not finished. I had started this one and then I put it down for a different video. I I think I'm gonna try to get back into this one, maybe even read it today. I wasn't loving this one either, but it's not the same not loving as this. I'm just not as invested in this. Don't know how else to explain that. But since it's a little free library, I'm gonna count, since it's a little free library book, and I don't remember if I did switch out a book for this. I'm still gonna count it. I'm gonna count it as swapped from this. And then if I DNF this one, then we'll go to a little free library and swap this one out. That's the plan anyway. Either that, or I might just go to a little free library, swap this one out, and then choose whatever book is there. I don't know yet. I'm not sure. But my plan is to read this instead of this. So, coffee shop time. Let's go. I usually go in the morning, but it's already noon. So, it's a little later than usual, but I'm still going because that's what I do. So, coffee. Also, to be totally fair, if I had read the back of this, I would have known not to pick it up. This is why we need to read the blurbs and synopses. I didn't, and I have learned my lesson, hopefully. Now it's coffee time. feel like I actually can talk to you guys. I'm outside right now, obviously, that's why there are trees. But I came on a walk because it's actually warm today. And so last summer, I always had these like adventures that I would do on Sunday where I'd go explore a new place, get a cold drink, like a tea or a coffee or a smoothie or a soda. So I'm doing that again today. Oh, and then I would go and usually re-listen rewatch the Message from Church outside somewhere. Might do that also, but I also really want to get more reading done, potentially even finish that book that I started yesterday. That's my goal. So right now I'm walking, then coffee, then book reading / possibly church. But yeah, that's what's going on. So my hair's crazy. It's like lopsided. I'm tired of trying to fix it, so it is what it is. Okay, did the walk, got the coffee. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's very like syrupy and not as much coffee. The straw is terrible, so I can't even like stir the stuff at the bottom because the straw is just super bendy, so it's not strong enough to actually stir. I don't know. Not my favorite. I guess I could theoretically come back here at some point, but it won't be on my list of priorities. There are other places that I would like to go, but that's part of what's fun about these adventures, is going to different places that I may really love and I may never want to go back to, and that's totally fine. Along with my walk, I think I would go the other way. The way that I walked was more naturey, and I think if I were to come back here to walk, I would go the other way, which is a little bit more wide open from what it looks like. So I think I would go the other way next time, because I'm not really into like naturey walks. Too much like hiking. No, I like more cleared nature walks. I don't know how to explain that. Not really trying to hike. Anyways, now the last part of today's adventure. I did the walk, got the coffee. Now I'm going over to sit and read in a place that is kind of near where I was this morning for church. And it's kind of a bummer because that area has another coffee shop that I know I really like, so it's like I could have gotten coffee there, but that's not the adventure. That's not the point. But I am going to bring my snacks, bring my coffee, bring my book, wherever it is, and go read. I will update you. Let's see. I will say this, I was skipping around a lot because we've entered into this part where the main character is kind of in, I would not say a relationship, but a situationship, but there definitely are some open door parts that I just skipped over. Like I knew that's where this was going, so I just skipped the chapter. And there are some suggestive comments which I don't like. However, I am getting pretty close. Well, I'm like a third away from the end, and like I'm interested in the friends and the storyline and where it's going. I don't really need those parts of the story, but if it continues to be too much, maybe I'll be DNFing, even though I'm very close to the end. However, if it gets back to the storyline, I would appreciate that. I really just don't want to have 3 DNFs in a row, and that's why I'm still reading this. And I'm also like, I do think that it discusses grief in a very interesting way. I do think that this main character is kind of mentally unwell. And I think that that plays into part of why this is such a difficult breakup for him. But it also does kind of dive into the way that grief affects people. I don't know. I really enjoy books like that. And so I think that is why I have not DNF'd thus far, because I just like when books deal with grief in different ways. That sounds so sad and depressing, but I actually do really enjoy it. So I'm going to continue reading, but it is annoying when I have to skip over parts, because it's like, I really just wish that stuff wasn't in books to begin with, because it would just make things so much easier to enjoy a story without needing every detail of your imaginary love life. So that's how I feel about that. It's getting sunny again. It was cloudy for a while, and now the sun's coming back out, which will be nice. So I'm gonna drive over to that other place. I've been yammering on for 5 minutes now. I'm sorry. I'm gonna drive over there and we will continue reading. Also, I think I got sunburned because my hand was really red in there, and now it's not so red, but my face looks kind of red. Do I look sunburned? I forgot sunscreen. It's been so long since there's been any bit of warmth or sunshine here, so I totally forgot about all things summer related. It's not summer, but anything warmth related. All right, I'm leaving. Bye. Happy Monday, people. I have not been vlogging as much as I planned to, and I wanted to say hello and talk to you guys. It's cold again, and yesterday it was 80 degrees and I was in short sleeves, and that feels fake right now, because how could it possibly go from that to this right now? That's a 40-degree difference. This is not okay. But anyways, it's Monday, and we basically have a one-day week because we have a teacher work day tomorrow. So all we have is today, this week, and then we have a work day, and then we have a 3-day week. That's the way that I think about it. So basically just have today, and then I probably need to go to the store and get some more printer ink, because my HP Instant Ink never shipped, and I don't have my printer ink, and I need to print things. So I think I'm just gonna cancel that, because I keep having to buy ink anyway, and it's about the same price. So I just feel like I need to cancel the subscription, because it's not working for me, which is unfortunate. I just don't think that like if I was printing more than I am, then maybe it would be worth it, but since I'm not, I'm just gonna cancel it. I don't know why I'm rambling about that, because that's not why you subscribe to this channel, but I do just want to talk to you guys while I'm driving. While I can't get over, because that guy is not leaving any room for me, so I have to hold on. I love when people do that. They get over, but then they don't leave room for the other people that are trying to get over. So nice. Now this is what we're gonna do for you. Love you. Anyways, I'm almost to school for our one-day week. Everything's printed that I need. Everything's all together. So really, I just need to walk in and put it where it's supposed to go and turn on the board, which I love. Like, when everybody's leaving right on time on Friday, like, that's nice, but I like knowing that everything is done and I don't have to go an hour early on Monday to get everything done. Like, I can just walk in and it's ready. That's what I like. So anyways, yeah, I did. I did multiplication challenge, didn't I? Oh no. I think I did. I hope I did. Because if I didn't, then it's not ready. And I have to get it ready in 30 minutes. Can you drive, please? Anyways, book update. I am about where I left off last night because I ended up talking to my mom on the phone and I did not end up reading at the place that I was sitting outside. I read like a chapter. And then I went and got dinner. So, did not read, did not finish the book yet, but I am still planning to finish it. It's kind of taking a downhill turn. I'm not really loving it. Wasn't really loving it to begin with, but yeah. I do want to finish it, theoretically. I just want to know what happens, that's all. And then get a new book, because this would only be my first book of this video, and it's supposed to be 3. So, we'll see how this works out. But anyways, almost at work, so I'm gonna go, and I will talk to y'all later. Hope it's a good day now. Pretty metaphorical for the day. I was pretty frustrated today, and yeah, could not really talk to you guys after school, but it is now after school a little bit later. It's about 6 o'clock. It's still bright out, which is nice. I'm gonna go in Starbucks because I need to treat myself because today was rough, and I'm gonna try to have some Starbucks and read and hopefully have a decent evening. And then I also need to try to go get printer ink so I can print the stuff that I need to make copies of tomorrow during our work day. Happy Wednesday. As you saw, I got coffee. Taking forever to get to work, which is really frustrating because I left early and I had plenty of time, but cars won't drive. So it's taking forever. And I had plenty of time, but now I don't. So I'm really irritated about that. But I thought I would talk to you guys because I've been trying to remember to do that. Did get my coffee, I just said that. Haven't put the straw in yet, but hopefully it'll be good. We do have a staff meeting this morning, so we have to go early, but it's really bright because the time's about to change, so it looks like it's about 8:45 instead of 7:45, so I'm here for that. Anyways, I was really trying so hard last night to finish this book before I went to sleep, but I did fall asleep reading, so I stopped right here. I think I have like 20-ish, 30 pages, I'm not sure, but hopefully I can finish that tonight. That would be amazing to be able to finish that up and be done with it and move on to a new book. It would be great if I could read it and then go to a little free library, get a new book, and start reading that book. That would be awesome. We'll see what happens. I'm currently on what I think is the last chapter, and it is literally like 40 pages long. And it's from the perspective of the girlfriend, or the woman that the main character had broken up with. So the whole book is like his perspective and the months following their breakup. But then like all of this is from her perspective, and I don't care. So I think, even though technically I'm not done with the book, I think I'm done. Because I just do not care about her perspective. Sorry if that's awful. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know.
I'm done. I'm ready to put this back in a little free library and get something else. So next time you see me, that is probably what will be happening. So.
Basically, sorry the camera's blurry, but basically a little free library, trying to find a book to swap this out. I think I'm gonna go to the little free library at the mall and see what they have over there. The only issue is I am headed the wrong way, so I've got to turn around and head back where that is. But anyways, that's what I'm gonna do. Was disappointing. There's only one book and I wasn't interested in that one book at all. I thought about just donating this one and then reading 7 Year Slip, but I really want to swap this out with something. I'm gonna have to look at the Little Free Library app to see what other Little Free Libraries there are, because I don't want to keep going to the same ones. I gotta look, see if there's some that I can go to. Okay, there's one I have hearted on the map, so I'm gonna try that one and see if they have anything good. So far, no luck. I'm not really trying to do a whole bunch of driving around, so I think I might check out one more. I can't find anything, and I will pick up with the 7 Year Slip, because that is also a Little Free Library book. I really liked the idea of like swapping out Little Free Library books, but it just depends on the day if there's something that you want or not, and all I'm finding today is just stuff that I don't want. So I'll check one more and then we'll move on with our evening. Okay, I don't know if this will be good. It is an older one, but basically this story of this daughter and her father is trying to repair a lighthouse that his deceased wife loved. So it says, yet after a while, something about restoring the landmarks started to make sense, because in the glow of that beacon, a wife and mother was not gone, but instead was showing her two most treasured people the way toward peace. I'll either like it or I won't, but it has really big print and it's small, so hopefully I can either read it quickly or DNF it quickly. Happy Friday. It doesn't feel like Friday, but it is Friday, and I'm very happy it's Friday because this week was so stressful. Just a lot of craziness, unfortunately a lot of unkindness going on this week, and having to deal with all of it. Not fun. But it is finally Friday. I just ordered my pizza and some cheese bread, so I'm gonna go pick that up, and then I will be starting that book that I picked up yesterday. Hopefully it's good. We shall see. I will talk to you all in a little bit.
was visiting a little free library to try to switch out that book, but since there's nothing in there that I would want to take, I am just going to pick up with 7 Year Slip for a little bit, see if I'm liking it, as kind of, and just kind of counting that as my swap for right now, because I'm not really ready to go back home or go to any other little free libraries because I like walking around in this area. But yeah, that's the plan right now. I'm just gonna read 7 Year Slip for the next little bit. I don't know. It's just so nice out because it's warm, and it's supposed to get cold again next week. So I'm just trying to enjoy the nice warmth. Okay, I was intending to share this with you earlier, did not get to. I visited that little free library and I picked up the first book in the Percy Jackson series. Now, I'm not sure if I'm fully going to read this, but I know a lot of people and a lot of kids really like this. Even some of my students like this series, and I thought I could try this. The first chapter is kind of weird and but interesting in the same way that you want to know like what is going on here. I'm not sure if it will be for me, but I do want to give it a chance. So this is what I picked up. This is what I'll be reading. There is also a book that I want to pick up at Barnes & Noble that I may read that this week and then get back to this video afterward. I'm not sure yet, but this is what I picked up. This is what I have to read right now. So that's what we're doing.
Happy Sunday, people. I am not facing the sun, so I look really pale and weird, but it's fine. I don't know what I've shared with you. I think I only shared the book that I picked up, but I also, at the little free library, picked up these books for my classroom. I thought that this would be fun. A little Roblox book. Need to label that, put it in my shelf. I picked up this 4th grade word problem math book. Oh man, I didn't notice some of these were filled in already. Oh, that's disappointing. I was hoping I would be able to copy some of these pages. Yeah, they could do that. It's like broken down in a way that it shows them how to solve it. That would be really good. Like that one I could use. That one I could use. That one might actually help them. Okay, some of these would be good. That might be too hard. And then shapes, that should be good. Tables and graphs, need that. These are too hard. These are not the kind of graphs we have. Some of these are good, some of them are not. I can just make copies of what I can use, and then I can put this back in a little free library. So, then this I picked up for my students who are not quite on grade level or are significantly below, like some of these significantly below grade level. Some of these, those who are not quite on grade level. I could use these for our literacy blocks when I have my class. Because I don't always have them. All of our kids go to leveled groups, leveled classrooms. So whenever I have the kids that are not quite grade level, I could use these for their folders. That way I am not giving everyone the same thing, but then they're more differentiated to have what they need. I feel like that would be awesome. They would see this and think it's a fraction. Like, I'm looking at it and it looks too easy, but for my English language learners and lower readers, this is very necessary So, like, I don't know that I would give them that, where they're just like filling in balloons with the words, but I would give them this, where they're writing and tracing and reading. Or like this. These, where it's more substantial, or filling in sentences, things like that, for the lower readers who are still on kindergarten level. Yeah, it just has some good stuff in here that I could use for them, because I don't, third grade, I don't have any like kindergarten level stuff, so I saw that and I picked it up. Anyways, that is all. I'm currently sitting in the church parking lot because I don't want to get stuck in the line of cars trying to leave, but I think the line is gone now. I don't see the line, so I think I can leave now, but I do need to get gas at some point today. I'm so tired. I'm so tired because it was the time change. I didn't go to sleep till technically 1 a.m. because I went to sleep around midnight, so tired, but it's fine. I'm gonna try to survive until later and then go to sleep at a normal time. Wednesday. I have not really been talking to you guys in the morning, but I am continuing this vlog now since I finished Just Friends. I don't know if that's a spoiler. I don't know if that video is coming out before this one or after, but I am getting back to 7 Year Slip. I'm not loving it. I don't really care about it, but I do want to finish it, and I think I am going to finish that as my little free library book instead of the Percy Jackson one. I just don't think I have the brain capacity to read Percy Jackson right now. It's quick moving and it's interesting, but I think that's more something that I need to not be reading in snippets, if that makes sense. Like, 7 Year Slip is simple enough that I can follow it if I don't pick it up for a week. But I think Percy Jackson I need more brain power for, which I don't really have a lot of right now because it is divided amongst other things. I'm on the way to school, got my coffee this morning as you saw. Just wanted to check in with you guys, but yeah, I am continuing 7 Year Slip. That will be the book that I switch out at the next little free library. So we'll see if I finish it or if I DNF it. Either way, that is the one that I am swapping. So. Happy Friday. It was a teacher work day today, and I was going to film clips, but I was sorting all these papers pretty much all day with students' names on them, so I wasn't going to film that. I literally spent like all day trying to organize passages that we're going to read in my literacy small groups, my intervention small groups, and just general in class. Trying to organize that, write names on the different passages so I know who's reading what. I'm trying to write their name on it so that I know if they have completed the passage that was assigned to them, because I have it in a certain order. So now I know if I don't get that back that they haven't done it, and it has mysteriously disappeared and I need to give the student a new one. So it's all a system. But I just went to the Container Store because I was getting a 4-tray, like, it's a shelf with 4 paper trays that slide in and out. And I got this for my table that I put my computer on to connect it to the Promethean board, the smart board. I put it there because this whole year I have had all of the papers that we're using every day, like, in stacks on my table. And it's not terrible, but it gets really, really messy. So I decided to get this little tray thingy, shelf thing, to organize each subject so that I can have papers for the morning. I can take them out, give them to the students. Once I collect them back, I can put it in that tray, and then do the same thing for math, for ELA, and for social studies. And then at the end of the day, I just switch it out, and anything that we didn't get to is already ready to go for the next day. I'm going to try this out. In my mind, in theory, it's a great plan, and I think that it will work. It has to be better than my papers being absolutely everywhere all over the table. So we're going to try it. I'm very happy with the potential of becoming more like my organized self, as I have gotten to know what I like, what I don't like, the things that I need to do, what I don't need to do, all of that. Anyways, I have been trying to decide if I was going to get pizza tonight. And I think that I am, but I tried to order it and I couldn't get through. So we may or may not be ordering pizza. I'm going to try it. If it doesn't work, I can always order it from somewhere else. But I was going to get mellow mushroom, which I haven't had in years. And I've never been to this particular location, but I thought tonight might be the night to try it. And if not, I'll go somewhere else. I don't know. But I also kind of want a Starbucks because I still have money on my gift card and I kind of want to go get a Starbucks because I'm really, really thirsty. So that's my thought. Not a book in sight, but those are my thoughts in case you wanted to know. Actually, I do have my book. I do have my book. What if I sat here and read my chapter for the short tonight, right here? Is that aesthetic? Not really, but that's fine. I can read. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'll get pizza and possibly Starbucks. Apparently the main characters are having pizza tonight, so I think I have to. But oh no, plot twist, it's frozen pizza, so we can't do that. They are having... The frozen pizza was exactly what it promised to be. It tasted like cardboard with a little bit of plastic cheese on top. Sounds great. I don't think we're gonna go for frozen pizza. We're gonna get a real pizza. I actually realized I haven't eaten today except for a bag of chips. No wonder I don't feel the best. Okay, I'm gonna read and then we'll get going. Secured the stars. It's so good. Good decision. And now to go get the pizza. Okay, I was eating the pretzel bites that I got for signing up for whatever their rewards or whatever, because I signed up for Places rewards anyway. That's how I get free food. Who doesn't love free food? I love free food, so I will always pretty much sign up for rewards. But anyways, for signing up, I got these pretzel bites, and they're not pretzel bites, I'll tell you that, but they are good. They're like little pizza rolls without the pizza. It's literally just rolls of bread. It doesn't taste like a pretzel at all. Had it with some ranch, very good. Was hoping for a pretzel roll, but got a roll of bread. And I'm fine with it because I love bread also. This is the most random Friday night. Doesn't even feel like Friday night because we had a work day today. Doesn't even feel like the work day was today. Anyways, I haven't even eaten my pizza yet. I should try it. I got something I wouldn't normally get. I got a pizza that has a bunch of meat and vegetables on it. had to come out to my car to charge my phone. I'm still not at the end yet. I wasn't able to really talk in the coffee shop, obviously. Oh man. I've cried several times today and was trying so hard not to cry in the coffee shop because that would be embarrassing. But once I came out to my car, just like cried. There's so much to talk about because there are definitely things about this book, details that I would change, some things that don't really make a ton of sense, and then some content that I don't love in books. But the overall idea of the story and kind of the playing with time elements, I just love. There's just something about the prospect of, I don't know how to put words into this without spoiling it. There's just the prospect of kind of experiencing the past and the present in a way that, I don't know how to put this in words that won't spoil it, actually. I love time travel books, especially with this one, because we know the things that are going on in this main character's life that she is grieving, she is dealing with, and then we see what she experiences 7 years in the past with this magical apartment that travels back in time. And I'm loving the way that this book is tying together the past and the present in a way that I really didn't see coming. And in some ways, I think that it's a little more simplistic than I would like. I would like it to be a little bit more complex, a little bit more problematic. But it's also really nice the way that it's tied together. I'm also currently teaching my students how to write the problem of a story that they are writing, so it's kind of like I'm like, you need to put more into it. But I am enjoying this. I think also for me personally, the prospect of like reliving a moment in time 7 years ago would be so crazy because of where I was 7 years ago, what life was like, and the fact that I wouldn't want to at the same time that I would. Don't know how else to explain that. Anyways, just really cool. I actually really wish that I could talk to you guys about this with spoilers. Maybe I will do some spoilers at the end because it just would be fun. But then I don't know if I'll remember to do that after I read the next book, because this is my second one for this video, I think. I don't know. I had filmed and then I had to stop to read Just Friends, and then now I'm back to this one, so I don't even really know. But I am officially on the epilogue, so I'm gonna read that and then we'll be done with this book, and then I've got to go find another book in another little free library. And I could walk to the one that is walking distance from here, but that one doesn't really close, and all of the books get very water damaged because they're right by a lake. Well, not a lake, a pond, and it rains on them because the little free library doesn't close. So I don't really want a book from there, but I still go check every once in a while just in case there's something good. But anyways, gonna read the epilogue now. I will stop rambling. It's been 4.5 minutes of me just rambling. Like I said, I would change a lot about this book, but I also am glad to have read it. There are also, let me include this, there are also 2 scenes that are not open door, but they're not fade to black either, so just be aware of that. It's not like they go into tons of detail, but you know what's going on. So anyways, there's that. Wanted to let you know that. Still language. I mean, the 2 pets in the book are swear words. Their names are whatever. Anyways, things that I would change about the book, but love the concept. moving on. About time. That ending though. Oh my gosh. Okay, I haven't shown you because it's been kind of a fail, but I've gone to several little free libraries and I've seen nothing to switch this out with. So that is why I decided to switch it out with something on my TBR that is from a little free library. And right now I am reading this book. It's The Many Lives of Mama Love. My understanding is this is a true story that the author wrote in a narrative format. And let me tell you, I am so hooked. I'm only on like page 80 something, 89. And I'm kind of obsessed with this. It's so good so far. It just pulls you in. Obviously, main character / author, main character is doing really terrible things, but she's also writing it in such a way that you just feel so bad for her, for the things that she's been through that has gotten her to this place that she finds herself in, prison, and potentially losing her kids for like 27 years. It's just so gripping. I sat in the little food court where I got my coffee earlier and I started it and I got to this point in less than 2 hours. So crazy. And I'm a pretty slow reader, so to read this so quickly, I needed this. I needed this and the sunshine and the coffee and the day at church and like this whole day, this whole weekend actually. So needed. I'm really enjoying this. It's a terrible copy. Like these random pages are longer than the rest of them, but I don't know. I probably will keep this so far. I think it's so good thus far. So good in such a bad way. Or so bad in such a good way. Terrible things happening, but such good writing. I do plan to get rid of 7 Year Slip though. Even though I really like the time elements, like it's not time travel, but it is. It's like main character. Oh, I guess main character is time traveling. Wow, I literally just figured that out. Oh my word. Anyways, I am planning on getting rid of 7 Year Slip, although there are things that I really love about it. I probably won't reread it, and if I do, I can borrow it or buy it or whatever. Explain that. I've tried so hard to get a different book from a little free library and have not been successful thus far. So, moving on with my life and continuing to read this book. It is, however, Sunday night and I have to get ready for tomorrow. I need to do at least one load of laundry. I need to make my slides for tomorrow. Food's already ready because I didn't eat what I packed on Friday, so I can eat that tomorrow. Something else, I wanted to do some other things. Not sure if those are going to happen. Need to make my shorts. Wanted to edit a video. So much that I wanted to do. But moral of the story is it's time to head home and get ready for Monday. happy Saturday. It's mysteriously pretty cold today, but I am driving around. Now, I was at the coffee shop, and now I am going to look at some other little free libraries, see if I can switch out some of these books. I did finish The Many Lives of Mama Love. I loved it. Definitely 5 stars. That's why I went like this. I don't know if you guys could tell what that meant. I am now about 130 pages into The Storied Life of A.J. Fikry, and I am enjoying that one also. It took a minute to get into, but now it's really sweet, and I have very much enjoyed my reading so far today. But I do want to try to switch out the 7-Year Slip, or is it just called 7-Year Slip? I don't even know. Switch that one out, and I have 2 kids books that I would like to switch out at Little Free Libraries also. I feel like this video has pretty much become just a little free library reading vlog instead of swapping out books like I intended, but I hope that you're enjoying it anyway. We are now going to go look for some more Little Free Libraries and Little Free Library books. Hopefully I find something. Took forever, but I finally found a book to switch out the 7-Year Slip for. It is a World War II story, which you guys know that I like, but it's happening in Denmark, which I have not read. A World War II story from Denmark caught my eye because it's pretty. Like, the little gold foil is actually a necklace, and I was like, oh, that's pretty. And then I read what it's about, and it's my favorite time period kind of historical fiction, so had to pick this up. Very happy. It also has a Newbery medal. It looks like it's written for children, but that's fine. That actually means that I could enjoy reading it, and then I could also have it in my classroom as long as it's like age appropriate. I'm not sure what age it's meant for, but I think that that is potentially a good one to have. But I do have one more kids book that I can bring to a Little Free Library, and I am going to donate it regardless of whether I find something or not. But I would like to bring it to a different Little Free Library and see what another Little Free Library has, just in case. However, this book is a good option that I can read after The Storied Life of A.J. Fikry, and it will count for the video that I was intending to film and will probably be the last book for this video, unless I decide to just end it with A.J. Fikry. I'm not sure yet.
Did not see that coming.
just realizing I never talked to you guys about finishing these 2 books. I finished both of them. I really like the story life of AJ Fikry. I think I'm giving it 4 stars. Might have told you that one. Also finished Number of the Stars, and I really like this one too. Also 4 stars. I think they're both great stories, but I am putting both of them in Little Free Libraries. I'm currently at a Little Free Library, so I'm gonna go see if there's anything to switch these out with, but if not, this will probably be the end of this video because I think it went longer than I was intending, and I need to edit it and get it up before break is over. So, going to see if this Little Free Library has anything that I want to pick up, but it won't be read in this video. Okay, I put those 2 in, and I did take 3 because I am not super sure about any of these. I have always wanted to read A Series of Unfortunate Events, and I can never find the first book, but here it is, the first book, and I think that I would like to at some point read this. I did watch 1 episode of the Netflix series. But anyways, I also picked up The Breakdown by B.A. Paris. I have mentioned several times on this channel I'm not really into like thrillers like this anymore, but I thought I could try it because I did like, what is it called? Behind Closed Doors by this author several years ago. And it has a cool cover. So I decided I would give it a chance, solid chance that I won't end up reading it, but I can just put it back in a Little Free Library. And then also, I didn't really have much interest in reading this, but it is a book club pick, and I've been enjoying more book club picks recently. So I picked up American Dirt. It's an old book, old-ish, I guess. But I thought that this would be interesting to also give a chance to. So I picked up those 3. Those can go on my TBR, and if I want to try them, I will. So that was pretty successful. I actually wasn't expecting to find anything, but I did. So I had a feeling to come here, and I'm glad I did because every other Little Free Library I have been to has been unsuccessful in 2 separate cities. So this was successful. This is good. Now I am starting a new video, which you guys, I don't know which one you're going to see next. I think this one comes before another one, but I'm not sure. I'm about to do a video visiting some independent bookstores, and it's gonna be fun. I'm just visiting them, going to check them out, going to look at books. It's gonna be a fun day. But this is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed if you have watched this whole entire thing and haven't subscribed already. Comment below and let me know, have you found anything good recently at a Little Free Library? If so, what was it? Let me know in the comments, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye.